This afternoon, Brazoria County Sheriff's Office received a call for a welfare concern in a 12,700 block of Rio Nueces here in the Cold River Ranch subdivision, which is just outside of Roche Sharon. It's in the unincorporated area of Brazoria County. We received the call of a welfare concern. Family members have been trying to get in contact with one of their loved ones that resides at the residence. Was unable to make any contact. Sheriff's deputies arrived after some time here trying to make contact with someone at the residence. They could hear a child crying inside. It was then determined to check the welfare of the child, with unable to get a response from an adult. Made forced entry into the residence, at which time they found two individuals deceased, a black male and a black female. At this time, the cause of death is under investigation and will be determined once the preliminary autopsy has been conducted by the Galveston County Medical Examiner's Office. Investigators have recovered a weapon from inside the residence. At this time, there is no need for public concern that there is any type of assailant or shooter or suspect that's loose in the area. Investigators feel like the scene was contained inside this residence. At this time, that's all we have. Like I said, this is a very, very new investigation. It's very fresh and it's ongoing.
Could it possibly be a murder or suicide?
That's something that the investigators are going to be exploring. Again, it's such a fresh scene. There's a lot of evidence to process and a lot of people to talk to. Just a whole lot of things. It would be very premature to make that assumption at this time.
Sir, do you know the relation between the two people inside?
We don't yet. We haven't positively identified them yet. Like I said, that may be done once they get to the medical examiner's office.
Gunshot wounds?
That again, we don't know exactly what the cause of death was.
Was a weapon a gun?
There was a weapon recovered inside the residence. The child was uninjured.
How old is the child?
We don't know the exact age yet. The child has been turned over. It's a toddler.
Any idea how long the child was in there alone?
No, ma'am. Again, that's going to be part of the investigation to try to find out the exact.
When you guys enter into the residence, when you find these two victims, they were shot, they were stabbed, they were bitten?
We don't know. Again, the medical examiner's office will make that determination as exactly what that cause of death was, what type of weapon was used. Like I said, it'd be very premature for us to make an assumption at this point.
Do we know the period of time of when the bodies, when this happened?
We don't. We don't have a time frame just yet.
I mean, the person that called that was concerned, the welfare call, did they give you any idea how long it had been since they had heard from these folks?
They had spoken with them last night.
Do we know the age of
The Rangers here?
Rangers?
No, sir.
Do we know the ages of the victim, of the two, the male and the
We don't. We don't have them identified. We have not positively identified them yet. Again, that may take some time.
No signs of forced entry or anything, apparently?
The home was secure from the inside when our patrol deputies arrived here.
Tell us what will happen next. What will be going on? What will y'all do?
Well, we're going to process this scene, collect any and all evidence we can come across. We're going to be interviewing a lot of people that these individuals may have been in contact with. Again, the two individuals will be sent to the Galveston County Medical Examiner's Office where a full autopsy will be done. From that point, they'll be able to give us an indication as to what the cause of death was, what type of weapon was used, and then we'll have to put together the evidence that we find here at the scene and match that with the evidence that the medical examiner's office collects.
We know at least